So I'm getting home after a 16-hour shift. Started at 6 in the morning. Well, I wake up at 4. Got to get out of the house by like 4:20, 4:30. I live about an hour away from where I work. But yeah, I start at 6. And first shift ends at 2:30. But I stay for second shift, which is from 2 to 10:30. So I got off at 10:30. I'm getting home now. And again, it's a 1-hour drive home. I'm dead tired, okay? Exhausted. And what keeps me awake when I'm this tired is just like my thoughts. I'm thinking, like, just thinking about my day, thinking about different stuff. And like I mentioned before in other videos, or maybe I haven't, I don't know. But I'm a Christian. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe he died, rose again 3 days later. He's going to come back again someday. And I guess what's kind of frustrating as a Christian, I don't want to say frustrating. It's not frustrating. It's challenging. Definitely challenging. Not frustrating because I kind of enjoy it. So frustrating is not the right thing to say. Challenging, because I do enjoy a little challenge here and there. But what's challenging is that I get a lot of hard questions at work. Like one of the ones, and it's like almost like an I gotcha question, is like, if God is so good, why do terrible things happen? And growing up in church and talking with different people, family members, the number one answer was always because of free will. And that's not the wrong answer, but I feel it's just like so plain. Like people, not plain. It's just like, it's a simple answer because somebody who grew up reading the Bible, learning about the Bible, going to church a lot, I think to them it's an easy answer. Like, it's easy to understand. There we go. It's easy to understand why bad things happen. But for somebody that's not a believer, for somebody that didn't grow up reading the Bible or going to church, or maybe they did go to church, but it was like some Joel Osteen, like foo-foo stuff. Sorry, Joel Osteen, you seem like a cool guy, but let's be real, it's not the word, all right? So I guess what I'm trying to get at is like trying to explain to people who, I don't want to say that they're atheists, they just didn't grow up. Like, they're adults now, and they, their minds are a little harder to mold, you know what I'm saying? As someone like me who grew up in church, and, a child's mind is easy to mold, Anyways, what I'm trying to get at is, it's challenging because you want to tell them it's because of free will. It's because everybody has their own choice. God is not here to control you unless you give him unless you allow him to. God's not here to take over your life unless you allow him into your life and to take over. I got boogers. I don't know if you can see. Anyways, and that's just what I'm thinking about. That's what keeps me awake on these long days, long drives home. But I'm just trying to figure out how to answer that question. And although it is a choice, it's a choice. Everybody has a choice. And I think they'll hear about different miracles through the grapevine, through whomever, other believers from other previous jobs, or maybe somebody in their family did eventually become Christian as an adult. And I guess they're trying to see a miracle. They're trying to find a miracle, and they don't realize all the other good things, other miracles that happen in their life. And because they're looking for that miracle of God to come down and save all the kids in Gaza, or end world hunger, whatever it is, they're missing all the other miracles that happen. And there are terrible things that happen in this world, but there's nothing we can do about it, right? But what we can do is look for the good things in our life. Look for the good things that we choose and we can do for others. I'm just ranting at this point. But one answer I want to give is this. In the Bible, Jesus is going to return. Jesus is going to come back one day. All right? It says that the next time he comes, it'll be with fire, and like he's going to, come take everybody up into heaven, all the believers, the rapture is what we call it, up to heaven. And I think non-believers, people that didn't grow up, I think they find that hard to believe. Like, all these terrible things are happening. Why can't God just come? He can't come because his second coming that's it. He's coming, and he's taking everybody that believes with him with him. All right? And unfortunately, and that's just unfortunately for the people that, they're suffering. There's evil in this world. There's sin. People choose to be evil. People choose to sin. People choose to do evil things to other people. And all this evil that's happening has to happen until Jesus comes back. Jesus is going to come back, and that's it. That's the reason why he's not going to come, because all these things need to happen. All these prophecies need to come to fruition, and then Jesus can come back. And it's not the miracle that they want. It's not the miracle that they want. They want Jesus to come and world hunger right now. But because they're not getting it right now, they're missing the point that Jesus is going to come in the future. They're not repenting. They're not accepting because they don't want to see that Jesus is coming in the future. That he's going to take us with him. And that's just the answer that I want to give to everybody who is questioning, why do terrible things happen? It's not the answer that you like, but it's the answer. All these terrible things are going to happen because of evil, but all these different things need to happen and come to fruition for Jesus to come back. And when he comes back, he's taking us all with him. All those who believe, all those who accepted Jesus Christ as their Savior are going to go to heaven with him. So I'm done. As you can see, I pulled into my garage. I'm going to go in. I might shower. Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, good night.